Alright, hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping you're enjoying this. Today's topic is going to be, we're going to talk about essentially the default mental state of all human beings. And that is one of, we tend to go back to believing that everyone thinks like us. And we're going to discuss that and a little bit of the problems it'll cause. This is Hitman. And I'm gonna I'll play through the opening briefing so that you can see this mission we're about to go on.
Good morning, 47. Your destination is the HITMAN Luxury Hotel Resort on the Chao Phraya River, just outside Bangkok. Your main target is Jordan Cross, the lead singer of The Class, a renowned indie rock outfit recording their highly anticipated sophomore album. But this millennial poster boy harbors a dark secret. 1 year ago, promising young actress Hannah Highmore fell to her death from Cross's penthouse loft in Dumbo, New York. According to the police, Miss Highmore's death was a tragic accident, but her parents remain unconvinced. They firmly believe that Cross murdered Hannah and only escaped justice due to the power and influence of his father, billionaire media mogul Thomas Cross. A secondary target, Ken Morgan, corporate fixer and attorney to the Cross family, is also staying at the hotel. Cunning and unscrupulous, Morgan was a key agent in the cover-up of Hannah Highmore's murder and Jordan Cross's subsequent acquittal. The Highmores understandably want retribution, and while the system may be powerless, ICA is anything but. I will leave you to prepare.
Okay, yeah, so most of the Hitman targets are like that, really very bad people who escape justice. And so I'm gonna prepare for this mission first off. You know, I'm just gonna change up the weapon for the fun of it. I'm gonna go with that silver baller. That's a kind of a fun looking gun. Coin. Don't really use the coins much. Let's see if I'm going to take disposable scramblers because they do have those type of doors. I'll keep with the fiber wire. And it's always good to smuggle something in. I will... Yep, I'll do it in my suite. And do one of the sniper's rifles. This is Sager 300, which I believe is the best. I personally enjoy using it the most. I don't know if it's actually the best. And now I'm going to pick my landing. And waiter, or do I need to be... Yeah, I'm going to be hotel staff. So, the interesting thing about Hitman is there are multiple ways to do each assignment. We'll get into that a little bit once I get on the level, but let's go ahead and play now and get back to what the topic is about, which is our default state of believing that everyone thinks like us. So this is why oftentimes it's shocking when we meet someone who has the same information that we have and maybe even same experiences we've had in a certain level, or a certain area, I should say, level. Well, level works too. And they don't think the way we think. It is one of those things that's it's a little surprising, a little shocking to us because we automatically assume that they would come to the same conclusion that we have come to. Although oftentimes they do not. Now, generally, the general good reaction to this is to kind of nod and say, oh, okay, well, they came to that conclusion, and possibly even discuss it with them, you know, maybe reach a mutual point of understanding between us and this person who doesn't necessarily think like us. However, we have been seeing kind of an extreme level of that in today's society, and I am going to pull this up. Okay, so I can review that. I can review that up here. There's the map to tell me where I'm at. Now, opportunities. As I said before, we have multiple opportunities to do things. You know, I can hit the track button. I can go and hit track, and that will help me walk me through the level and tell me all these fun ways I can do things. As you can see by check marks, I've already done pretty much all of these things. And yep, that is the interesting thing. Then challenges, these are rewards you get for, doing different things in a level. So, that's kind of how the game is. Now, like I said, okay, so to let people know what I'm doing, for those of you who played this game, I'm going to be attempting a feat. I've done this before, and hopefully I can still do it. It's called, Oops, I Did It Again. So I'm going to stop blending in and get out of here, because there's a lot of people who are going to notice me. So I need to head upstairs, and I always get turned around as to where upstairs is whenever I'm downstairs. I believe it's... I think I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Yep, totally going the wrong way. Walk right past the stairs and miss them. So, yes, I'm going to attempt the Oops, I Did It Again, which I will need a few things to do that. Let's... I believe there's a hammer right there. That'll be very helpful. Gonna need a gentleman who's gonna come in here in a second. But, back to the topic. Like I said, there's an extreme level when people don't come to the same conclusions. This default state of always believing that people think like you leads to some extreme conclusions, or can, in certain cases. It can lead you to believe that the person is subnormal, is stupid, ignorant, in some cases even insane or dangerous, because the conclusions they came to were not the conclusions that you yourself would have come to in these sort of situations. And we're seeing a lot of that nowadays. If you're, well, as of the time of the recording, I'll say that, in case you're watching this a little while into the future. But in politics, and we're seeing this a lot. A lot of people are saying that our current president, Trump, was only elected because middle-class America is ignorant or doesn't quite know what they're doing. Like I said, this is an extreme point of view. It's also a very dangerous point of view, because it leads you to disregard other positions, other points of view, which can be dangerous to do, in that you will sometimes miss something very important because what you're doing is because you're not getting all the information that you would normally get had you allowed these people to express their opinion or think for themselves. And okay, they're coming in now, so we're going to get back to the mission here quickly. Okay, these two guys. This is one of those levels where everybody comes around.
What the? No, that's gonna.
Okay, so drag him. Actually, I need to disguise first, then I will drag him over here. Put him in the closet. I feel so guilty. He looks so old. Wait, drag. Okay, drag this guy and dump him in there too. I feel horribly, horribly guilty. Now, I'm gonna put that away. And there's a person I'll need to talk to be able to get this level right. So, security. I'm gonna ignore security cameras, I think, this moment. Now, where is her?
Ma'am, I'd like to inspect the penthouse now.
Very well, I'll make the call. But I'm warning you, no slip-ups, especially not with young Master Cross on his way down. If any of those toxins get into the ventilation system, you could gas the whole atrium.
Understood, ma'am.
Hey, Bugman, how you doing?
Bugman is doing fine. So people are starting to come down now. So I'm not going to gas the atrium, although I have done that before. What I need, actually, is to get Cross, one of the targets down here. You see, as it turns out... Okay, there's someone over there who can spot me. As it turns out, he doesn't know that the lawyer is here. Okay, oh, darn it. And so, if I lead them to meet each other, then that will lead to certain complications. Let's see. Okay, somebody there will spot me. I'm going out here, this way. So what I have to do is bring Cross down and then go meet... Where's my other target guy? Ah, there he is. Go meet my other target and lead him in the same position. Oh, shoot. Oh no, I'm good, I'm good.
That is Ken the Brick
Mr.
Morgan,
Morgan, sir,
lawyer and corporate fixer.
please accept my heartfelt apology for the mishap earlier. The Queen Suite is ready for you. Follow me.
Well, that was relatively fast.
Okay, so...
Lead the way.
Okay. Gonna have to run past this guy before I'm spotted. Okay. So, okay, he's coming, good. Okay, there's a guy over there who will spot me. Nope, that's the... Okay, so... Don't want to be... Okay, good. So where... Okay, there he is. So he is waiting. Hopefully I can keep him waiting for a minute or two until he sees Ken Cross. So okay, okay, he's coming down. Okay. Should be all but a moment or two before they see each other. Alright. There he is. Okay, they've spotted each other.
Jordan Cross, revered and reviled in equal measures.
Okay, I am going to go around so I'm not spotted and wait over here. But yes, like I said about it is an extreme reaction, and we're seeing a lot of it now with the election of a president that a few people on the opposite side of the political spectrum don't agree with. Now, they're going to argue and then they'll come back this way, I believe. Anyway, this extreme reaction, like I said, is dangerous and so on, but it also closes your mind to new opportunities, new events and things that happen. One of the interesting things that I've, well, just a personal experience, when I was in high school, I got really lucky in math. I'm normally not that good with math. I'm okay with math. I can do applied math, but anyway, that's not important. But I got really lucky in one of the things they were teaching with math and managed through almost basically pure luck to figure out a mathematical, I'm not going to, cheat is the wrong word, a mathematical shortcut to do a certain type of problem, which allowed me to do what would normally take me a minute or two to work out on paper. I could do in a matter of moments with the shortcut. I could do it and do it in my head without having to do it on paper. So that, let's see, nobody can spot me, is going to see me, I don't think, so we're good. So yeah, that was a great little little shortcut I discovered. But the interesting thing about it is that I was once asked to demonstrate my work, to do, this problem on the board. I looked at the problem for a couple seconds, went up and wrote the solution to it, and the teacher got mad, said I need to show my work. I said, okay, fine. I went out, I showed the work I did to solve it, which was essentially the shortcut. And I got into a bit of trouble over that because I didn't solve it the way the teacher thought it should be solved. That scared me. I thought I wouldn't be able to get in. So, having done that, or done it that way, and yeah, it's good that you learn the current mathematical cool stuff that you're supposed to learn, but also, I'm gonna come over this way, but it can close your mind to different ideas and different solutions.
You sure that's wise, sir? Do it, Mr. Morgan.
So, like I said, it leads, yeah.
Okay, start
So
talking.
they're having a conversation here,
The truth.
and we'll listen to this now.
You must understand. It wasn't supposed to go down like this. Your father was merely being sagacious.
What are you babbling about? Hannah Highmore's death tape. The proverbial smoking gun that you so precariously kept for yourself instead of destroying the evidence. That's why I'm here.
Oh, Dixie.
Don't be too hard on Miss Barrett. Everyone has a price, and it is usually lower than you'd think. We did not mean to use it, of course. Not unless you left your father no choice.
You wouldn't dare. You covered it up. I'll take you
So
down
they are
with me,
guilty.
right? You and my dad.
Your father and I acted in good faith. How were we to know that Dexy Barrett helped you tamper with the crime scene? Made it look like an accident? It's Miss Barrett you call on the tape, not your father. The bribes and the hush money all came from offshore accounts in your name. Don't bullshit me, Jordan. You and I are in
shocked.
very different leagues.
Bastard!
Oops.
Target down. I see you're outsourcing 47.
So this is why it's called Oops, I Did It Again.
Dad? Please call me.
Yeah.
It happened again.
And yep, that's how you do the assassination.
Both targets
Like that.
down. Now head towards an exit.
He pushed it off and then accidentally fell off himself. So, anyway, yeah, just beware of that mindset, the default state your mind gets, that everybody will think like you. And remember, when you encounter someone who doesn't think like you, odds are there's a validity to the way they think or the way they do things. To use another example, one of my favorite shows is Columbo, the classic mystery detective show. But in one of the episodes... Okay, wait, let's see if I... Okay, we'll have to wait till... Okay, I think I can get past him without drawing attention to myself. Okay. Just running on the outs. Ooh, somebody's seen me. Scary. But yeah, one of my favorite... one of the classic episodes, he meets the person who committed the crime, and you know, they're talking, and the first thing the thing he does is, you know, reads his poem, which is like, you know, talking about like the future and reading poems and stuff, and everybody's going like, what is this guy doing? Is he out of his mind? And at the end of the show, when he catches the guy, the first thing he says is, "You should never have let me read your poem, because that's when I found this piece of evidence that proved, at least to me, that you did it." And it makes perfect logical sense if you watch it all the way through. Let's see, let me continue. What rating did I get? I'm so disappointed in myself. Anyway, there are different ways of thinking, and sometimes the ways won't make sense to us because we believe everybody thinks like ourselves, and it's a shock when people don't. But we shouldn't judge them insane or harshly or anything like that, because there are many, many reasons for people to think the way they do. And that's really why I showed Hitman as well, because there are multiple ways of doing, you know, essentially the same assassination. Some of them are quite clever and creative. This assassination I did is not part of the normal opportunities you have in this game. It's a discovered thing, which I actually heard about, looking it up online. Somebody mentioned it. It's like, oh, huh, okay. And, you know, you kind of worked out how to do it from what they had said. And, yeah, so, always a different new way of doing things. And we shouldn't be slaves to our default state of mind. Anyway, like and subscribe if you liked it, and you have a good night. I will see you in the next video.